Well, there's another little thing I might mention here. There's a place over here where we forgot to stitch earlier. It's in around the where the back of the neck is, closer where it intersects with the body. We forgot to put the stitch right into that place. So we are going to take care of that. And so that is where we're going to place it now. Put it in the place where it needs to go. And finally get it right in the place where it ought to be. Take it out. There's another side here. We'll do the other side as well. Try to put the little stitch through just as of where we need it to be. Finally, I say we got a little knot here, so we finally just took care of that now. And I'd say for little ways we go, we'll try to kind of put a place here where the next knot will go and try to just take it to the very next little step where it needs to be. So that is where we put a little stitch through, take it where it's going to go, try to make it so it's going to come out the other side and be a little even there for where it is supposed to be, going to be. And so we just place the stitch right in here. There's going to come a time when, like we say here now, we are going to start sewing along the back. We're going to come back up to where we meet the back of the ears and put a little extra work into there. Don't know how well I feel tonight, but do think I feel a little tired from having taken my trip. I am kind of busy with videos tonight because I don't think I feel much like going out anywhere, so it is just a time when I finally get to come on and make a little steps to show what I do. Can't really exhaust myself too much because, like we all say, there comes the moment when, of course, like it is, I'm going to go to work in the mornings. I'd say every morning is precious because I'd say, according to Lamentations, there's a verse that says his blessings are new every morning. So I'd say we gotta put the little thread through the eye of the needle, go again. Sometimes I hate how frequently this happens, but it's all gonna come along, make its way to us. I'd say today was great. I kind of ventured out into Frankfurt today and took care of a few things out there, and I'd say it was all just really good, blessed times, and in all the work we've had to do and make it so we all just see how gracious and grateful the times for us can be, because I'd say we all got a little work to come in, and as for now, we've gotten back up to the place where the back intersects the neck with the back, and we're going to take a little stitch or two to go a little ways up the back of the head a little bit till we get up to about where the ear is going to be. And so this little piece of work, it's going to be fine when it comes down to it. Make its way along, take us all, so we all just see how the steps are going to collide and how they're going to come along, how they're going to take place. And so with this little step we take, we can kind of sew the next spot on, make it so we see where the elephant is going to be, and then finally we're getting down to the place where we got the back of the ear. So, and we also, this is a little tab on the underside of the ear, so that's the next thing. We also kind of sew around here. Think I'm going to take it down to where it's going to meet with the back of the neck and the back of the body, and then kind of make a way that I'm going to sew back up the very same way up the other side of the head and the other ear. So this little work, I'd say, gosh, I tell you, got a little, how the needle keeps coming off the thread, I say. It's just, I'd say probably a little thing that maybe this little thick denim does, and there are a few who have the patience to deal with this, but I deal with it all the time. I work my way through it. I kind of make a little ways out of it and show it all to how we do and what we do, and then it's all going to come down to where we get about to the back of the head here, and then come up and make it so we're going to reach up a little more, go up to the back of the neck and up the other side of the body, and see what it's all just a little bit ways going to be. And so I say a little work is just making a way around us, telling us a little more vaguely of who we are and what we do. And so I see we work our way around this, make our way through this, and so I say we're coming up the ears just a little bit more, making it so we're going to stitch each way, vice versa, and so it's going to come along to where it's going to be the very thing we can see and need it to be, and then finally get down to where we come to the back of the neck again, and then get to where we come down to, once again, the back of the body. And all we got to do is push it through here, make it so it's going to give us a little way to us. And so as we're going to see, it's going to work a little ways, make itself stronger, brighter, see little happy worlds in us, and then finally needle it through, take the thread through, and finally we're going to see a little ways with this. Think it might be a good idea, since we're on this strand of thread, that we go over a little bit more to the back of the body, closer to the butt, and let it make its way through all that we do. Bright illusions, I say. Little grace in life, I say. Sometimes I tell you, one strand of thread doesn't last very long when you work on a project like this, but we've come as far as we can come on this one, letting it make its way around its way to us. And so I say, little ways we do all the things we come to do. And so we come back here along the back again, try to make it so we push the needle right through again, make another little knot just where we need it to be, and whoa, got this much done. there might be a moment when we're going to go along what's next. I say maybe for right now, just to try to avoid making the video too long, we might take a little quick simple step here. Perhaps we may just take a little piece of black thread and put a tailor stitch at the end of each ear up at the top of the ear, so it's going to come its way right into that, and see how the little knot is going to come through, make its way through, and finally get along just like that. There's nothing wrong with taking these steps in any order you please, just as long as you kind of make the priority ones first before you make the secondary. And then there's a little place where we come up now to the top of the other ear, place a little more thread through that, and get it along where it's going to come to be, and finally it's just a little knot that's going to find its way to us, make its way through us. And I say I'm blessed by my talent. I enjoy what I do, and so finally we got a little way to go right into that. And so there's little places on here where I think we can make little cuts and additions. There's probably going to be a place or two here where we might have to get a pair of scissors out and probably cut away this big knot that came in one of the last videos. So I say the procedure is great, the procedure is good, and so we kind of cut that little thing there, and there's going to be little ways to take care of this as we go along. And so I say then, since this video didn't take too long, I can end it right here, kind of give you a little saying of what it meant today to get out and do what I could get out and do. Be blessed in all the ways I have been, all the ways God's been good. And so I say the work is making its way to us and through us. We're going to have a little more ways to go and a little more stuff to do as we shall move along. I think I've probably gotten in enough stitches for this video. I think I'll say that it's come its way to the best it can. All the things we're going to do, I say we're going to work our way along, make it all come better. And so, as for now, I'm going to end this video and try to get it uploaded. See ya. Goodbye.